It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Seattle. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for us Seahawks.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Chiefs.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and
to the air on 3rd and long. It was there, but it couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. This one from 42 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
He fields it from the 8. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A 400-plus-yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. It also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10.
Zone read here for Charbonnet. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and
They'll throw,
7.
third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their early lead to 9. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7. At the 30.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a man, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Brings up second and 2. At the 47.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
Cut out left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
City Chiefs.
All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. 5 still to go here. This is second down. To the air, Mahomes. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Bronk. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Mahomes to throw for it. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They'll run, Etienne. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
Etienne again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 7. Harrison
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Another throw here on second down. Complete to Mims. And that will not be enough for a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication. Everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He gets it to Rice. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Give this up the middle to ETN. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Finds his fullback. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Seahawks 49-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to ETN. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd 10.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throws caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A.J. Barner. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door bigger.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead.
Kansas City.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense running out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
He's going to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Dime coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Still sticking with the passing game. He tucks it and takes off.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
3rd down from the gun. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Back to throw. throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. McPherson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. He'll throw it. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Derek Hall there on the cover.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Stays upright. And this one doesn't go far. We'll pause for the injured player. Oh, let's really hope this is something minor. That is Patrick Mahomes, who's shaken up and getting some help there. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Throwing off the play fake. Dumps this off to Charbonnet. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. After the play, here comes the athletic training staff checking on somebody who's hurt, and that is their running back, Zach Charbonnet. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Pass play coming here. Hits his running back. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the 6.
From the red zone on 1st. goes. The Chiefs got to him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Brings up third and goal.
I'll throw it. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
First and goal from the one. From the one. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content backing this offense up with the sack.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's second and goal. Looking in the air here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at third and goal.
To borrow from my buddies in the game of golf, this may be the time where you're playing for par. Forget about birdies and forget about that touchdown. Now it's about recouping some of this lost yardage and feeling good about yourself and making sure, at a minimum, you get 3 on the board.
Behind the line, he lost that football. And the Chiefs pick it up. And no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Looking to throw Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up third down and 7.
Throw here, third down. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from 37.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll come up on first and 10. He'll call his own number. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
On the play. It's now third and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. Has it in close. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. He gets it again. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up third and goal from the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get you your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. Here's Etienne on first down. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Right up the gut. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They go play action. It's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
It's now second and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He finds it beyond the marker. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, the lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time because we're in the final frame of this game. Unless we go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Trying to throw this from the gun. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's Mahomes now. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down, Chiefs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success, was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. Setting up the screen. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
Okay, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their end.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
To number 80. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. About set, this is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Another carry for him. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks trail by just 1. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Give now to the running back. He's dropped. A big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
A loss of a yard.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Keeps it moving. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2.
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. He'll look to throw it. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
At the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Here he is to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Setting up to pass. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another throw for Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Kansas City.
Again, Mahomes to throw. They look underneath here for Etienne. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 3. On the Seahawks.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This is for the ball game. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game.